Hello students. Today we are going to study about nouns, which is third chapter of your Collins English workbook. So I think by now you know what nouns are. Nouns are the words which are used to identify classes of names of animals, places, and things, which are common nouns. There are two main types of nouns, which are common nouns and proper nouns. But there are also a lot of different types of nouns. So let's see the types of nouns. General name. So now we are going to study about common nouns, which are general names, things, objects, and names of animals. That means if you see a person, right, there are a lot of different people. So, person and people, which are general names, are called as common nouns. Place. Now, for example, school is a place, but there are a lot of different types of schools, right? Different schools. You can't identify one single place, one single school without its name. So, name of a place, for example, a hospital, a school, a shop, these are all common names of places and animals. For example, if you see a tiger, if I say a tiger, does a specific type of tiger comes into your mind? No, tiger is a general animal name. For example, if I say dog, there are many types of dogs, right? So it is general animal name. But if I say Tom is a dog, so dog will be common name, common noun, and Tom will be a proper noun. And a thing. So person, place, animal, thing. These are all common nouns. So if you, for example, see when you go to school, what you carry with you? You carry bags, you carry pencils, you carry books, tiffins, bottles, you see blackboard, in the class you see a fan, you see windows. These are all things. So thing will be a common noun. So what do all these nouns have in common? Common nouns will always be in small letters. They will not be in capital letters. So general name of person, place, animal and thing is called common noun. Now for example, like you see on the screen, this is a clown. He is a clown. Are we taking his name? No, clown is a general name. So clown will be a proper noun. So general name for the person. So if I say Harry is a clown, so Harry will be proper noun and clown will be a common noun. They live in a city. City is a common noun. Am I saying a specific place? Am I saying Eiffel Tower is in a city? No, they live in a city. City can be any city. We don't know the name of the city. It's just a general name for the city. So city is a general name of a place. So it will be a common noun. It is his dog. So dog. Have we named the dog? Does the dog have a name? No. Dog over here is a general name for the animal. So this will be a common noun. This is a pastry. Have I named a pastry? This is just a common thing. We don't name a pastry. So pastry is a general name of a thing. A general name of a thing can be a book, a bottle, a computer, Anything you can see, a chair, a desk will be general name for the things. So this is a common noun. Common nouns are not capitalized until they begin in a sentence or are a part of title. Like I said, if you see a common noun in between of a sentence, it will not be in a capital letter. But if I say boy is running, right? So boy is the first letter, like we learned in first chapter of grammar sentences. First letter will always begin in a capital letter. Special names. People, places, pets, days, months, organizations, etc. These are all proper nouns. So, the names. What do you mean by a special name? If I say those boys are playing, so the boys will be common now, right? We have not named the boys. Those are just some random boys. But if I say Tom and Harry are playing, so Tom and Harry, I have named those boys now, right? So now Tom and Harry will be a proper noun. So places. If I say the name of the hospital is City Hospital, so City Hospital will be in capital letters. So City Hospital is proper noun. Pets. If I say Tom is a name of a dog, so Tom will be a proper noun. Days. Now if I say we have Christmas holidays or tomorrow is Diwali, so these are the name of the days, right? Festivals which we celebrate days. Republic Day, Independence Day. These all days will be proper noun because we are naming a day. It is not a general day. We are naming a day. So it is special. So that will be in a capital letter. Months. We always write down months in capital letters. Never forget. Organization. So our school is organization, right? So we always write names of the organizations in capital letters. Those are proper nouns because we are naming them. They are special. Now, John the clown entertains people in a circus. Before, when we were studying common nouns, we saw he's a clown. But now we have named the clown. It is John the clown. So John will be proper noun and clown will be a common noun because John is the name of a person. So it is special word and clown is a general word. So that is why John is proper and clown is common noun. That is special name for the clown, which is John. They live in Mumbai. So before we saw the example. This is a city, right? So now we have named the city. We have given a special name to a city, which is Mumbai in this example. So they live in Mumbai. As you can see, Mumbai begins with a capital letter because now we have named the cities. It is a special name for a city. So it will be written in capital letter. First we saw he is a dog. Dog is a general name for an animal. But in this example, we have given a name to a dog, which is his name is Pluto. So Pluto is the dog's special name. So it is not general anymore. So in this example, dog will be common noun and Pluto will be a proper noun. John the clown entertains people in a circus. They live in Mumbai. His dog's name is Pluto. These are all the examples which we studied. Now let's see. John, Mumbai, and Pluto. These are all special names given to a person, place, and a animal. So these are proper nouns. And what do we do to proper nouns? We write them in capital letters. Never forget. Now, special names can be of country. Country generally is a common noun. But if we give name to a country, are there two Indias? No. Are there two Nasiks? No. So it is special. A country's name is a special name. So we will write that in capital letter, which can also be country, city, road, river, mountain, monument, festival, etc. So all these will be proper nouns when we give them a special name. Let's see an example of these. Country. Give me an example. I gave you one India. Give me another country's name. For example, we can say South Africa. It is a special name of a special country. That will be in capital letter. City. We saw an example of Mumbai. We can see Jaipur, we can see Paris, right? These are all cities, proper nouns. Road. If I say I am going to Mahatma Gandhi Road, so Mahatma Gandhi will be proper noun because we are giving a special name to the road, which is Mahatma Gandhi Road. So it will be in capital letters. River. If I say I am going to swimming in river Ganga. So Ganga, we have given a name to the river, which is proper noun. Mountains. What do you think about when you think about mountains? Mount Everest, Himalayas, right? These are proper nouns, which will begin in capital letter. Monument. So what is an example of a monument? Red Fort, Taj Mahal, Pandavlini, right? These are names of the places. Okay? So a monument can be anything. It can be a shrine, it can be a fort, it can be a palace, right? So these are monuments. So these places begin with capital letter and these are proper nouns. Festivals. Ganesh Chaturthi, Diwali, Christmas, Holi, right? These are all festivals and many other, etc. These are all festivals. So these are proper nouns. All the words in a proper noun begin with a capital letter. Please never forget this. For writing, when you write down your names, your school names, your surnames, titles, they will be all in capital letters. Name of the cities, name of anything will be in capital letter. Okay, never forget that. My uncle lives in New Zealand. Okay, so now think which is common noun and which is a proper noun. Uncle. Have we named the uncle? No, right? So the uncle is a common noun and New Zealand is a proper noun. Red Fort is situated in New Delhi. Okay, so there are two proper nouns here. You have to think which one it is. We can see Red Fort. Like I said, it is a monument. So Red Fort is a monument. So it will be a proper noun. And what else is a proper noun? New Delhi. It's a name of a place. We have named the place. It is a special name. So New Delhi will be the next proper noun. Now let's see collective nouns, which is the third types of noun which we are going to study. What does a collective noun mean? Like the title of the noun, collective, we can say a group of. Okay, for example, if you see a flock of birds, that is a group of birds, right? The birds are in a group, they're flying in a group. The flock of birds are flying. So the nouns which describe a group of something, a bunch of something, is called collective nouns. As you can see on the screen, I gave you an example, a flock of birds, right? That means a group of birds. A herd of cows, that means a group of cows. And a swarm of flies, which is also a group of flies. So the groups are always different. There are different names to different groups. There are many types of groups. So we are going to study these nouns. So always remember, group of something is always called a collective noun. So which are the collective nouns over here? Flock, a flock of birds, which says it is a group of birds. A herd of cows, herd is a group, hence it is a collective noun. A swarm of flies, swarm over here is a collective noun. A collective noun is a word used to name a group of people, animals, or things. Like I said, it is a group of people, animals, and things. There are many different types of groups. Like we studied, flock, herd, and swarm are the collective nouns. Let's see another example. A pack of dogs. You can see there are many dogs on the screen. We just don't say dogs. We say a pack of dogs. So a pack will be a collective noun, and dogs will be, what is it? It is a name of an animal. Have we named the dogs? No. So it will not be a proper noun. So which noun it will be? It will be a common noun because it is a general name of an animal. A school of fish. Is the fish swimming alone? No. So school of fish will be the collective noun and fish will be a common noun because it is a name of an animal. A bunch of keys. So the bunch, we can say a group of keys. The bunch is collective noun. And keys, they are the things, right? Keys are things. So keys will be common noun. A team of horses. You can see many horses on the screen. We can see a team of horses. Team is collective and horses are common nouns. We have not named the horses. A class of students. You can see a class, right? That means a group of students. So class will be a collective noun and students is a general name. We have not named students. So students will be common noun. A troop of monkeys. The group of monkeys is called troops. Monkeys is again animal, which is common noun. A collective noun is a singular in form even though it names anything which is two or more than two. So what does that mean? When we study collective nouns, we don't say a flocks of bird, do we? Because a flock is already telling that birds are in a group. So we always write it in singular form. That means we do not add s or es. Do we say packs of dogs? No, because we're already adding plural into dogs and birds or students, right? So the collective noun is always singular. Singular means it does not have s or es, because we are already justifying the group. Okay, what group it is? It is already in group, so we do not have to add s or es into that. A set of tools. Okay, so as you can see, there are many tools, but we don't say a sets of tool, right? We only say a set. Set is singular and tools is plural, so set is collective noun. A bale of cotton. We don't say a bales of cotton, do we? No. The collective noun will be always singular. A deck of cards. So, we don't say decks of cards. We don't use two plural into one sentences. So, it is a deck of cards. Now, let's study workbook exercises. Question number 1. Write all the nouns you can see in the picture. How many did you find? Okay, so there's a lot of things going in picture. You have to write different nouns. I will give you some examples. For example, the sky is blue. Which is the noun? You have to tell me. I'll give you sentences. You pick out the nouns and you write them. Taj Mahal is looking very beautiful. There is a bunch of flowers. There is a garden. There are trees. Okay, so there are nouns in my sentences. You have to pick out the nouns and you have to make a list. A. Circle the nouns in these sentences. So I really hope that you have learned nouns by now. You know what nouns are. So let's solve the first one. We have to circle the noun. Mother kept the spoons, dishes, and bowls on the shelf. So there are many nouns in this. All are common nouns. Spoons, dishes, bowls, and shelf. What are these? These are name of the things. These are things. So these all are common nouns. So circle them all. Is there something missing? Mother. Mother is a general name of a person. Okay, so mother will be a common noun as well. So you have to circle all the common nouns. Okay, all the nouns, even common and even proper. B. Circle the words that are not common nouns. Okay, so you have to circle collective nouns or proper nouns. Proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. Let's see. Okay, bag, no, bed. These are all common nouns. Cup, plate, China, right? China is a special name of a place, special name of a country. So you will circle the proper nouns. C. Pick out the proper nouns and the common nouns. In sentences, write P for proper nouns and C for common nouns. So I hope by now you are able to differentiate between proper and common nouns. So let's see. Bruno is a big dog. There are two nouns in it. Which is which? Bruno is the name of the animal. It is the name of a dog. So Bruno will be capital. So you have to write P for Bruno, right? Above Bruno, okay? And dog, right? So dog is a common noun. So you have to write C above the dog. Complete all of them. D. Match the common nouns with the proper nouns. Okay? So you have to match them. So girl, you have to Match it with the name of a girl. Is name of a girl Venus? No. State Bank of India? No. Sundarbans? No, it is a place. Mysore Palace is a monument. Padmini, name of a girl is Padmini, so you have to match the pairs. Let's do another one. Country. Okay, so Venus, it's a planet. This is a organization. Sundarbans is a place, it's not a country. Mysore Palace is a monument. Padmini is a girl. Bangladesh is a country, so you match it with Bangladesh. E. Underline the common nouns and circle the proper nouns. Like we did in C, you have to do the same with E. F. Fill in the blanks using suitable nouns. Okay, so now we are solving collective nouns. First example is done for you. A pair of trousers. We always call the group of trousers a pair. Okay, a pack of. What do we say? A pack of lions? No. Pack of eggs? No. It is pack of cards. A team of. Team of lions? No. No. Eggs? No. Trousers we've already used. Sticks. Is there a team of sticks? No. A team of players. You will write a team of players. You have to complete the rest of them. Now let's do G. Choose the correct collective nouns to complete the sentences. First, now you have to choose the correct collective noun. So, in bracket, there are two collective nouns. You have to choose the correct one. A dash of ships is standing in the harbor. A fleet or a pack. There's a pack of cards, a pack of wolves. Can we say a pack of ships? No, it will be a fleet of ships. Second, father lost his dash of keys yesterday. We studied this. Can we say a packet of keys? Do we carry keys in a packet? No, we will say a bunch of keys. Okay, now you have to solve the rest of them. H. Underline the nouns and mention whether these are material nouns, collective nouns, or common nouns. Okay, you can simply say M, C, or P. Okay, elephant tusks are made of ivory. So, elephants, you can see E capital, right? But elephant is a general name of an animal, so it will be a common noun, right? So you have to say common noun for elephants. Okay, now you have to solve the rest of them. You can write the names of the nouns next to the sentences. I hope students today you are able to know a little about nouns. We still have to study a lot of nouns, but I hope by now you can differentiate between common nouns, proper nouns, and collective nouns. Thank you.